Hi everyone, this is the Daily Collective reading for Friday, December 28th, 2018. Only a few more days left of the year, and this has been, I have to say, a really transformative year. Let me know in the comments how this year has changed you, what has changed if you want to share. And also, this is collective, so if something resonates that is absolutely awesome, please let me know in the comments, or you can reach out in personal message or social media. Any way you can think of communication, there's an ability to do so. So check the comments, check the description. You have all those. If something does not resonate, you can either let it fall away, you can ask for clarification, or you can book your own personal reading. Everything is welcome and acceptable. So if you are new to the channel, hi Debbie. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And since this is a daily read, you can have a personal projection at the end, so stay tuned. I was actually opening this reading with messages from your angels. Oh, by the way, starting this coming week, I'll probably be isolating the zodiac signs in it, so that'll be, well, I'm going to do the live, and then I'm going to timestamp it for the replays, so just keep that in mind. All right, so we have Celeste, Isaiah, Shanti, and Serafina. Now this says, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. It is a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. I'm the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. I am the angel of families, a happy change or additions coming to your family. Now, some people might be getting pregnant because that has been amongst the collective in mass readings over the last few weeks. Not surprising. But I feel like this is more towards, totally changing gears with friends, close relatives. Just because someone is blood related to you doesn't mean that it is a relationship that you need to entertain. Do what is right for you, do what is healthy for you. And also, these changes, you're starting to actually see the momentum. You've done the inner work, you've started pulling away from situations and people, and even, I almost want to say career, that are no longer suiting you and are good for you. Hi, Kimberly. Guys, if you are new to the channel, I'm going to probably just say this as a disclaimer every reading. There's going to be three things going on. There's going to be me doing your reading, me communicating with you during the reading, and the whole other world that's happening in the comments. It is always entertaining, funny. We have a leper countess, and again, these are what the cards look like. So again, you're totally shifting gears. You're starting to see the work pay off, the forward momentum. Yes, it is slow and steady, but slow and steady is what you want. If it's black and white, then oh my God, your head is going to spin. It is overwhelming, and how you navigate that if and when it gets to that point, totally up to you. I say pump the brakes a little bit. You're not in a rush for a destination. Everything that you do is a progress. And again, you have to allow yourself the time to acclimate to the new situation. It is going to be happy. It is going to be amazing. All those things. But in the same breath, you have to understand that, okay, this change is involving not only the external circumstance, this is also internal work. So you have to allow the emotional and mental change to slowly shift with the outer. Again, if they don't match up, it's going to be funky for a little bit. And I mean that in a not so great way. But again, it's all about how you respond. Butterfly Oracle cards, that's where I want to go next. So we have Butterfly Oracle cards. This is for life changes during virtue, and the other one that I did was during virtue as well. And I'm eyeballing the Ascended Masters. I really like that deck. I'm thinking about using them probably this coming week in my readings. I love butterflies too. And I was watching videos earlier, and I'm going to be actually watching videos later, but it's for work. And I love it. It's not work. Well, it's work, but it's not work. I love it. I'm going to be making some awesome notes. You guys are going to see Expansion with Zen Rose Garden. Check them out in the description. I have 2 links below for them. And there's going to be an expansion with them. So stay tuned for that. I'm working on it a little bit tonight. That's not my baby. I'm just partaking on something that is in it that I know is going to be awesome. So check it out. And again, the CEOs of it are Heather and David. You'll find them on Facebook. Awesome people. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, it was with the collective earlier. To get back to you, Kimberly. The collective reading that I was watching earlier, because I do watch some readers. I love the Existential Butterfly. Check her out. I love the XOXO Goddess, Whispers of Healing Grace, and then there's Blue Eyed Gypsy Soul. There's a few that I really love watching, and I've noticed amongst the collective, the transformative phase, everyone is turning into the caterpillar. Well, it's the caterpillar turning into goo. That is the transitional phase, and starting to break out of the chrysalis, and you're seeing that right now. I love the XOXO Goddess. I posted on Facebook, so guys, if you're not following me on Facebook, feel free to add me. It's pretty simple. We'll check. But yeah, that's another way that you can reach out to me. Grief work, gracefully aging, spiritual growth, and heavenly signs. Okay, things are coming to an end. Chapters are ending. You have to allow yourself the ability to feel that ending. Don't push it off. Don't do spiritual bypassing, because it'll bite you in the arse. I've done that a few times, and it is that little elephant in the room that no one wants to talk about, or at least the no one being you wants to talk about. It's there. You know it's there. You know you're going to have to address it at some point, but the matter is, when are you going to actually face it? When you face it, that's when the nightmare starts to dissipate. So this is going to be divine timing at play. So don't try and rush through it. Don't think that just because you are looking at it that is addressing. I know that sounds kind of vague. I know that sounds vague, but it really means feel it out. Feel it out through everything that it is. It's going to have that feeling of certain death, because it is the death of a chapter in your life. It has to end. Spiritual growth, what you are doing is cracking the shell, cracking out of the chrysalis, and you know what little world it was beforehand. You knew everything. You knew the ins and outs of it. You knew how to project it, and really, it was so small in comparison to what you were stepping into. So this little death is a little death. But again, this is all that you know. So when you look back, you'll see it for the importance that it was, how condensed it was, and where you've gone to. So the signs and synchronicities are going to prepare you for what is ahead on the road, and how to navigate it. And again, you're not alone in this. So when it says heavenly signs, I was talking about this yesterday. I did a walk to Sprouts. I love that. It takes me a while, but I love it. I love walking, love hiking, love all that stuff. It's meditative for me. So whenever I see this U2 song, I used to equate it to people and the importance that they would have in my life. And it stood true at the time. But I am walking along and I see this road and it says the Joshua tree, and then underneath is 16. So I look at it. It didn't go to 16, so I went to the extended cut. And the song, it was there. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. So I'm thinking, okay, what the hell am I looking for? What is externally that I'm looking for that I'm missing? And that little divine spark of inspiration is like, it's inwardly. Everything that you want and are looking for and that you want validation from is inward. So I'm almost aloud asking this. It was such a loud thought that I know that my face was responding to it. You ever do that where you're thinking something and you're not paying attention to what's going on around you and your face is mirroring what your thoughts are? I'm pretty sure that was happening yesterday, and it was funny. So this is talking about when I was thinking, you know, is it internal? Within an instant, I see this little thing that goes by and it says bravo. So it clicked into place. Something really deep clicked into place. Everything that I've ever wanted, every sense of abundance. It wasn't external validation that it was in progress. It was the internal clockwork clicking into place, going in rhythm with itself, that was allowing for the outward to mirror it, but it all stemmed from the inwards. So that was a huge moment. So when you were getting those heavy signs and synchronicities, those heaven sent ones, you can imagine those things clicking into place so dramatically like that. So when it happens, this isn't something you have to seek out. When it happens, acknowledge it and feel it out. Thank you, Kimberly. I know that it can sound crazy, but when it's real, you will feel it, because it's like, if that makes sense. All right, I would like the Enchanted Map from Doreen Virtue. Not Doreen Virtue. I'm so used to using Doreen Virtue. Colette Baron Reed. Sorry. Again, if you are new to my channel, make sure you stay tuned to the end. I'll give you your own personal projection, and again, more expansion is happening. That is pretty much how things go, isn't it? You get comfortable. You see it for the wash, rinse, and repeat that it is, which I'm not saying anything bad about that. It is wonderful to shampoo. But when you get into that wash, rinse, repeat, you can hang out there for a minute and then allow for expansion to grow. So that is what I'm doing right now. I'm expanding the channel. Oh, check out Richard Lopp. I think you pronounce the last name Lopp. He does readings too, and he's also on social media. He, reading it from his perspective, is no nonsense. It hits those little keynotes, you know, just the way he delivers the information, it's so real and raw. Him and Rambling Mike, I really like him. He's like talking to your favorite uncle. You know which one you are. No, I'm kidding. I don't think that any of my uncles even know that I have a channel, which is fine by me. Not saying anything bad. Rich, L-O-P-P. Check it out. He has like that southern charm, and that is so funny. He has like that big brother energy. Unexpected visitors. Upright. Sacred pool. Education in reverse. That means that you are not going to be doing this education in isolation. For me, that, when it has the crane on it, crane is, or crane, heron, those are all about independence. Since it's in reverse, I think that you're going to be learning this with a group of people. Solitude, this is all about you. And then compass. So that whole feeling of loss is coming to an end right now. Put yourself in facing the North Star. Where is the brightest thing in your life for you that makes your heart sing? And follow that. This is going to be a huge and massive educated time, and this is solely for you. You're not doing this for anyone else, which is a finally phase for your life. Finally. So you're going to get a lot of fast movement in the educational field of what you are learning, with the tribe coming in. With this group of people, you are going to be learning. It is going to be boom, 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 boom. And again, this isn't the same thing as how we opened up the reading with the grief work and slowly shifting from that. This is going to be a fast-moving class. So once this ends and you step into this, this is where it's going to be fast-moving. And again, this is going to be like a rabbit hopping, and you're going to get fast movement and kind of like when oh God, it's another story for another time. But the unexpected visitors is you're going to be surprised at who steps up and shows up and who offers you their services and who is going to be a support to you. You're not going to expect who's at the front door. It's going to be the one you least expect, because they never gave you that complacency. It was never a sycophant connection. They weren't just praising you just to praise you, to get that light in your eyes to shine back at them. This is going to be a selfless connection where you didn't even know that they were looking or saw you for the strengths that you had. But again, you're stepping into the sacred pool, cutting away the fat and really seeing your spirit for what it can do and moving forward. The butterfly is emerging. You are getting into the flow. So even though you are doing this for yourself, you are not going to be alone in this. A lot of people, a group of people are going to be along the same progress as you, and you're finding your North Star and you are following it. You've been out of alignment for a little while. Yeah, Chelsea, I completely get it. Guys, remember how I was telling you earlier about the leprechaun test? That would be Chelsea. Check her out. She is this new and emerging artist, and she has this really unique talent that I love. All right, let's see, where do we want to go to next? We're gonna go to, I really am feeling pulled to Wisdom of the Oracle, so we're gonna see what that's about, and then we will do the personal projections. Guys can't see it, but Blue's on the chair. Oh, Danny's in? Hi, Danny. How's my soul bro? Chelsea, you're the bestest. Alright guys, we have 2 in reverse, but don't let that freak you out. It is how the story marries as a whole. Every single card's in reverse. Good God, why are you holding back? You are too much in your own headspace right now. You are reacting out of fear. You think that you're crazy for going along this path. You feel the ending of this transitional phase, and that's making you want to retract. That is the resistance. But you have to push through that. Everything you want is on the other side of this. Don't hold back your gifts. Don't hold back getting to point B, because that is where all the growth for you is going to happen. And it is so much more expansive and better than what your brain is letting you imagine right now. Again, you are hesitant to jump forward, but it is time to jump forward. So I want more on that. There's nothing left for you to do. So went like this. You have so many amazing gifts and talents. It is almost a mental crime for you to hold them back. You could help so many people. You can connect to so many people. Danny, you have, I gotta tell you guys about Danny. I gotta give like a whole show to him. He is one of the most amazing people. Soul family, I love you guys so much. I love that you are here. I love that you are showing up, and seriously, it means the world to me. I love that you support me. I love that you support the channel, and I love that you guys connect together. So guys, whether or not you think you are ready, you are transitioning to the next phase. You're holding back as long as you can to see if it's actually going to follow through. But the thing is, you have to show up for your life every single day. You can't just sit there and wait for it to come to you. You've done all the work, but now you got to keep up the maintenance on it. Chop wood, carry water, do self-care, do things that make you expand. You've put forth so much work, and now you are waiting for the counterpart in this to show up. It's running parallel line. It's going to meet up soon. Trust it. It's going to happen sooner than you think. Oh gosh. Yeah, Danny, put your channel link in the description now. He's so funny, and he's so insightful and spiritual. He has such a beautiful heart. Yep, Danny has been a really strong key factor in my life. And as soon as we didn't even like meet, we met through Twin Flame Revolution. We were just talking in the comments, and I felt like I knew this person. We just clicked. And then we added each other on Facebook. We started BSing, and you know, our friendship, we have that brother sisterhood, you know. I absolutely trust and adore the man. That was back, I want to say, in June. Was it June, Danny? Was it May or June? I don't know. I'm sure that we'll have that little, you've been friends for this long on Facebook. I always love it when I see people who are like married who have that pop up. Oh, June. Oh. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Juliet. Guys, if you are new, say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. Jennifer, I know that we became friends on Facebook yesterday. Guys, check her out. She is an awesome chick. She actually follows Richard Lopp's channel too. Again, I love that. I love all these people. They are incredible. And seriously, the more you connect, yeah, I'm glad that you caught two. I'm almost to the end. Well, I'm finishing up the love part, and then I'm going to do personal projections. But yeah, I love it when I see on Facebook, it'll bring up couples who've been friends for a while, and it's like, yeah, they're married. I feel like it needs to be a little bit more personal. Hi, Aquarius sun. So guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and also in about 5 minutes or less. Thank you. You can ask. Personal projections are completely up to you. Just put your name in, I'll call, and, well, not like ring you up, but I'll go to your name. And if you have a specific deck or specific question, I'll do it then. But if you would rather it be more private, reach out in personal message. All that's in the description. Release your ex, romantic feelings, finances and career, and attraction. Don't compare every person that crosses your path that you're attracted to the exes that screwed you over. All right, and Chelsea, you're making me blush. Okay, you have to make sure that all your ducks are in a row. You can't get outside validation. You are working on yourself. You are perfecting yourself. What you are doing is having someone meet you halfway and not be that power over you. This is a huge time for independence for you, and you really cannot have someone who's going to hold things over your head like your ex did. That is unfair to you. It's an unfair projection of them. It creates a character that doesn't exist. All right, and if this is talking about reconciliation, well, you have to let go of the idea of who they were. Finances and careers, romantic feelings were all off. There was so much pressure. The attraction was there, but the pressure to be what you wanted in that relationship, the title and the gravity behind it, like people use twin flame soulmates, all that stuff, soul bonded relationship. For someone who is just starting to awaken, that is an overwhelming responsibility to put on them. So that is another factor for the separation. So you got to let them go of expectation, just let them be who they are and love them unconditionally, and that might provide an opportunity for reconciliation. And if this is talking about already existing partnerships, be mindful of how you honor the relationship and the partnership. If you feel like you have to hide something from the relationship, then address why. Is it something that you're doing, something that you're afraid of being seen as wrong? If you can't communicate it, then you have to see what that's about, because I don't feel like it's done maliciously, but I feel like there's so much love. And again, we're coming out of a time of pressure, and from this holiday season, finances, maybe you want to, wave your cash around to see like, no, you see, I made it. No, there is love. It is unconditional. It is freedom of choice, and they still choose you and you choose them. So release any sort of connection to how things used to be with them. Release the exes and how they have any sort of opinion in your life, and follow your feelings in this connection and where they are going. So I hope that that made sense. All right, we are at 24, and I'm going to call the reading. And again, it's first come, first serve. If you have a specific question and you're fine with everyone seeing it, put it in the comments. If you'd rather it be a personal message, then all that's in the description anyways. So Danny, for you, I'm getting Wisdom of the Oracle, unless you had a different deck in mind. Ooh, Danny, you are owning the masculinity in your life right now. Like, you are letting what you consider to be a man's man part of yourself take over, and you are I I see so much movement for you. You're talking, maybe not to an isolated person, but you are communicating very clearly and openly with people of your community, spiritual community. You are communicating with spirit very accurately. You're being very black and white. You're worried about if you are putting out too much, and you're not. Stay in the here and now, speak your heart and speak your truth. And again, you are stepping into this huge masculinity part of yourself. You do have that, divine feminine qualities, but right now you are balancing that out with acquiring what you see and feel in a positive way to have that masculine awakening in you. So this is all about momentum and forward movement. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about their side of the street. Worry about what you are doing. Everything that the other person in this, hi Flower, the power of the man bun. That's the second time I've heard that. Maybe it's the second time from you too. I have to think about it. But Danny, your powers of manifestation are kicking arse, and it is not your imagination, but you can't worry if other people, and you know exactly who I'm talking about, are having the same experience. All right, Flower, sure thing. All right, for you, I'm actually getting Wisdom of the Oracle as well. Ooh. Oh. Stop overthinking things. This relationship came to a halt because this person is testing your dependency, not on a conscious level, but this is setting up the boundary for interdependence. So this is why you are feeling that crushing weight. You are of divine masculine, I get that. The divine feminine part is scared and running, not because of anything that you did, but because she is actually one of the small few of feminines who awaken later. You are overthinking things, and it will come back. The happiness is on the other side of this, and I feel like it'll be a few months, but all you can do is work on your spiritual awakening right now. So I hope that that made sense. But this strong soul bonding connection, it's testing your interdependence right now. And again, it's not done consciously. It's just this is a time for a little separation between you guys to work on your own gifts coming into fruition. So I hope that that made sense. Guys, if I miss you, keep putting your name in. It's not my intention to miss you. And again, if something resonates, awesome. If something needs clarification, feel free to say so. And I'm glad that that made sense, Flower. Welcome to my channel. Stay tuned. It's expanding. And yeah, hang out. You have a general idea of how it starts. All right, after Kimberly, I'll get you, Juliet. So let's see. What will your future partner be like? Okay. All right, so this is for Kimberly. I have two decks that I'm going to use for you, Kim. Flower, if I happen to miss something that you said, just repeat it, and or you can put in personal message. Anytime. Check out the links below. I do readings with Zen Rose Garden. Wednesdays I do midweek projection at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And Sundays I do the angel card pulls, and that's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can also book your own personal reading with me through them. And, well, you have so many ways to contact me. Oh, all right, Kimberly. You have 4 cards. Chantel, new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. What did we talk about earlier, darling? Schooling, study, education, help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. So the angels will guide you and help you with your process. Now get this, Kimberly. Reconciliation. You deserve love. When I meet you, I'm begging you, don't hit me with your car for this. Remember what we were talking about earlier. It appears as though reconciliation is a possibility. And also, you are going through this massive. So if you continue to follow down this path, that is what you can expect. You have to understand that even though things came apart in the past, that you are still lovable. You have been working on yourself, and you are going to continue to work on yourself. It's not like the ex was sitting there on the couch just letting the days pass them by. No, they've been doing a lot of growth too. So this is part of the awakening, and count that the other person is going through an awakening too. This does have a strong opportunity for reconciliation. I hope that that made sense. And again, awesome timing. 1 second. All right, Chelsea, I think you were next. If I missed someone in Giza, I'll get you right after Chelsea. For you, again, if I missed you, put your name in, or if I forgot that you were next, put your name in. It's not my intention. I'm gonna hang out for a while. So, Chelsea, I'm getting romance cards. And none other ones, actually. No. Anytime, Giza. Ooh. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, Chelsea. Juliet, okay. You and hubby bubby need to go out and have some fun together. You guys are too serious right now, and that's even coming off the holidays and family things that are going on right now. But you guys are such goofs about each other. Don't worry about having to fit into any of their conditions. It's not about that. Go and do paintball or something as simple as that. Go be kids together. Go be goofballs together. Don't think about the bills. This, Juliet, you're next. Hi, Mom. Chelsea, this is saying that, you know, don't worry about the bills right now. Don't worry about external family. You need to go have fun, unbridled fun. You know, if you can leave your wallet at home, not think about money, that's great. Go for a hike in the woods. Go have some lighthearted, childish fun, and go eat some lighthearted, childish, crappy food. You need to treat yourself. Things have been going one after the other constantly. No, it's not particularly an emotional splurge for you there, Chelsea. Okay. Let's see, Juliet, for you, I'm getting messages from your angels, and then I'll get Giza. Giza, you're next. You have Archangel Michael and Francesca. So, you're just starting this change right now. You're afraid to want. You want what other people want for you, and at least in the past, and that is what you're breaking away from. So while other people had this idea of what was good for you, and you did it because, you know, you thought that they knew better than you thought that you couldn't maybe handle or fulfill what your wants were, but this is saying no, cut that away right now. You are working on going through this transformation. You are working on knowing what it is that you do want, and you are learning to be confident in your emotions and your decision-making capabilities, and also you're learning to address the anger and resentment that you have for people bestowing their power over you and telling you which ways to go and having people live your life for you. You're stepping away from that. And again, you are going through this awakening. It is going to inspire others, and this is dealing strictly with communication, communicating your truth. I feel like you're going to get into life coaching. Flower, I missed what you'd said, but I'll check it after. I promise. But Julia, I feel like you're going to get into some form of life coaching. Check it out, see how that feels for you, but you are taking on the director role of your life. It's awesome, it's difficult, you're learning what you want and what you like. So I hope that that made sense. And Giza, you are next. For you, I want 2 decks. I'm going to use Wisdom of the Oracle and Romance. Oh, well, get ready for some loudness in your world projected by you. Giza, you're holding back. You don't need to downplay your talents. You're really pushing back on the new phase of your life starting. Conflicted about who's going to be part of your tribe, because just because people fit into your world doesn't mean that they belong there. Okay, Flower, I'll get you next. Sagittarius, I think we just came out of Sagittarius. I think we're in the age of Aquarius right now. Yes, I said it like that for a purpose. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. That video was so bizarre. It was fabulous. If you haven't seen that on YouTube yet, go look at that afterwards. Okay, so you're afraid of what your loved ones and what your people are going to think about you. You're worried about what love could potentially think about you. What you want to do is really niche market. So finances and career, don't worry, they're going to be taken care of. You're not terrible with money, and no one is going to hold that over your head as far as loving you. Yeah, it's an interesting song. So Giza, you know, you're putting way too much pressure on yourself. I mean, people put you on a pedestal and they see you as this immaculate being who has to portray this perfection, but what is perfection to each individual? So you are going into this new phase, finding out who is your ride or die in this life, and everyone else is going to simply fall away because you can't have those anchors on you. Whether or not you think you are ready, you are in transition onto the new phases. So own your skills. Know that it is not something that is a downfall of yours, and this new phase of your life is going to begin. It is going to be very strategically played. It is going to be a very freeing experience. And again, you are going to rise above the clouds on this and see everything in its truth. And again, the perfect love is going to, well, the right love for you, the perfect love for you is going to embrace it as well. It's not going to make your game any more difficult. So you have these. You have these. All right, hang on one second, Renee. It says first come, first serve, and I think that there's someone after Giza, so I have to just double check. And these. All right, who is it that wanted the mini reading after Giza? I know that you said so, Renee, but there was someone else before you, so put your name back in if you know it was you. All right, so this was a mini. Oh, okay, Flower, you wanted to know about, I think, a person or people in your life? What was the question that you had, Flower? It's all right. Was it involving romance? Okay. You have a fear of love, not because of love itself, but because in the past it has just ghosted you. It ripped itself away from you, and it's like you had no voice in it. And really, you set yourself up for that to happen continuously in your life. Not willingly. I'm saying you just mentally and emotionally prepare yourself. So while you may have a relationship, you always keep that wall up. You have to understand, take the wall down. You don't need insecurities. There is no such thing as beauty. Beauty is so subjective. Everything that makes you expand can be seen as beautiful. So everything about you, whether or not you are covered in every type of scar and growth possible, you are going to be someone's ideal match, and they will see your beauty for who you are. I have seen the most collectively agreed upon gorgeous people and seen them in their jerk nature, and they have just become absolute garbage looking from my own point of view. So really, you gotta let it go. You are worth love. You are not gonna be ghosted. All you have to do is make sure that people understand that you are not just gonna be seen for your finances, and know that this is gonna be a really loving partnership that is coming in, but you can't expect them to hurt you when you are going into the relationship. You have to have faith that they have good intentions. So I hope that that made sense. Again, if not, let's see. It was Renee. Renee, you had a love question. Oh, all right. You want to know about. I actually already did the reading for you. Check back through the time. I think it was within the last 5 minutes. Ooh, I just need the table. I say ouch in case it hurts. So that ooh was my ouch. Okay. You have to actually make space in your heart. You don't have to hide anything that you see unlovable about yourself. You're getting the sign, well, you've already come across the partnership that is coming into play. You know who they are, but you're still holding them at a distance. I'm not sure why. Probably because you're still waiting for them to start lying to you. You are constantly waiting for someone to hide something from you. You don't have to hide anything about yourself. You don't have to embellish anything about yourself. This is inner child wounds that have to be healed in for you first, Renee. So let go of the ex and everyone that has held you back. Stop comparing exes. The new love is coming in, and this is going to be a really quick happening partnership. You guys know each other. You guys run with the same crowd. They catch your eye, and you catch theirs. I mean, it's pretty clear in this. And you have to take down that wall. A lot of people just kind of expect for them to get screwed over. I know that I was one of them. You know, you want the relationship, you want it to be all roses, but you have experienced so much heartache. And it was so gradual that you felt crazy for it. But guys, this is happening now in this reading a lot. What way do they see you? The exact way that you see them. It's all mirroring. Okay. They see that you are unavailable right now emotionally because you have put up such a wall. The attraction is there, but you need to actually make a little bit more effort in taking down that wall. They don't feel like they can talk to you. They feel like you would hold exes against them. So you have to make more effort in your healing work. You're really they like you. They find you really attractive. They want to approach you, but you seem so guarded they don't dare to at the moment. So do that internal work. See where the patient zero is in that and start to relax. You're really approachable. I mean, you're unapproachable right now, but you're kind of agreeingly cute. Yeah, I don't really watch TV. I don't know. I used to be a really big TV watcher, like hours upon hours during the day, constantly in sedentary movement. Now it's just like, kind of get aggravated. Maybe I'm just jaded. Yeah, check Danny out, you guys. Danny, put your link in the description. All right, so who would like the next projection? And guys, if you are new, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. Again, this is expanding, and at the end of the daily reads, I usually give a personal projection or 2 or 3 or 4, however many of you are here, and whoever wants one. So, with that being said, I think it's getting kind of quiet. If you are watching this on replay, hit me up in personal message. You can find me on all social platforms, and also you can find me at Zen Rose Garden. A lot of things are expanding and changing, so it's really exciting, and I really can't wait to see you all there. Reach out. Oh, Kimberly, I'm so happy that I know you. I love your energy. I've loved that I've gotten to know you, and your daughter is so cool. I can't wait to see you again. All right. Oh, Jennifer, hey. All right, Jennifer, for you, I'm getting messages from your angels. Yeah, reach out, personal message. It's ErinLyn. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. The card's upside down. I'm reading upside down. Keep up the good work. All right, so that's saying keep doing the bare, basic take care of yourself, self-care, all that jazz. And really just let this time come to pass, because everything is in divine timing. If you were trying to push for this right now, you'd be smacking into a brick wall. So, okay, you have, I'm leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Please listen and follow the steps. I'm communicating with you through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Keep a dream journal. If you have an app on your phone, or like a voice recorder, whatever you have, it could be on your phone, anything. As soon as you wake up, before anything else, start recording what you remember of the dream. That'll help you, I promise. And then I already read that. What do you desire right now? Visual, and it'll come about. Negativity will block your progress. Again, be very clear. Don't waver to what anyone else would want, what makes you feel good. And again, you have everything on the other side of this. It's all divine timing. Just keep up the personal maintenance and self-expansion, self-care. There you go, self-care. All right, you guys, so if that's it, reach out, personal message otherwise, or social media, I don't know, smoke signals, it's all good. Well, if I'm the second person telling you this, Jennifer, hop to it. I mean, there's a notepad on your phone. Go to it and write on it. So, yeah, you want to check it out, Flower. So, all right, dream journal. That's your homework, Jennifer. I don't care if it's audio recording. Look up the signs and symbols and what you were feeling during the time, and you'll start to see a pattern. But anyway, guys, I love you all. Thank you for showing up, and I will talk to you very soon. Reach out in personal message, social media. Check out Zen Rose Garden. So much is changing, expanding. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the weekend read and all those. All right, stay safe, have fun. I'll talk to you all soon.